Hi everybody, if you are seeing this video today, that's because it worked. I had this crazy idea in my head and quite honestly, it worked. So this is an experiment, so hopefully this experiment worked and you're getting to see it. Now, let me just say, I have been wanting to make tropical banana bread. So banana bread with pineapple and coconut and macadamia nuts. So it's just kind of been in my head that I've wanted to do. But I had a real concern about the pineapple just having way too much moisture. So then I thought, well, what if I had a collision of recipes? Like just two separate things colliding together and working, and that is pineapple upside down cake and coconut macadamia nut banana bread all together. So that's what I'm doing. Now this is one of those things that a lot of times, most of the time, I develop recipes and so you get to see the finished product. And this is just not an easy one to develop, to make again and again. I don't always have bananas. I don't always have ripe bananas. So we're just going for it. Now, I've turned my oven on 350 degrees. I've got my 10-inch cast iron, and I've put a half a cup of unsweetened coconut. Now, I am going to toast mine because it is unsweetened, and if I toast it, that will kind of pull out some of those oils and really highlight the sweetness naturally from the coconut. So I'm going to put this into my oven here. So I'm using my own canned pineapple, and so when I do my pineapple per pint jar, I just do 1 tablespoon of pure cane sugar, or you can do your own pineapple without sugar. That's just what I do. So I am going to drain this and make sure you keep all of that goodness, because I will incorporate that goodness into my hydration drink today. But I want to drain this really well. Now, I do like to measure my flour, but if you don't have a scale, you're gonna want 1 3/4 cups of flour. I'm gonna do 210 grams. Make sure I keep an eye on that coconut. We don't want it to burn. And to my flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. And I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of my kosher salt. And I'm just going to whisk this together and set it aside. Okay, so now I want to chop up my pineapple. I'm just going to give mine kind of a rough chop here. So next what I want is some macadamia nuts, and I want 3/4 cup total. I want 1/4 cup that I'm going to put in that upside down part with the pineapple, and then I have a 1/2 cup that I want to put into the cake, the bread batter itself. When you make things up, you don't know what to call them. So I just want to give them a rough chop. All right, so now we have this nicely toasted coconut. The smell is amazing. I'm going to take it out of this skillet. And now into my skillet, I'm going to do a 1/2 stick or 4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to do 2/3 cup brown sugar. And I'm going to put this in the oven and let it do its thing. And then comes that banana bread part. I'm going to do 3 ripe bananas, and we're going to give those a mash. Now, to my banana mixture, I'm going to do 1/3 cup of my pure cane sugar and 1/3 cup of my brown sugar. I think that's a 1/3 cup in there. And then we're going to do 1/2 cup, and I'm going to do coconut oil, avocado oil or coconut oil. 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 egg, 2 eggs, one at a time, 1/3 cup sour cream. Let's check on our caramel that we got going on in here. Okay, so now this looks perfect. I want to smooth it all out. I don't know if you can see that. But here they go. The Coast Guard has a boat pulled over, searching them. See them going by. The things you see out the galley window. I'm gonna sprinkle my pineapple across the top here. Now, this still has some chunky bits and some really skinny bits. We're not looking for any kind of perfection. We kind of want it rustic and, you know, really homemade. 1/4 cup of those macadamia nuts we chopped. And we're gonna sprinkle those across. I'm so excited. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed you're seeing this. Fingers crossed. Because it could be the invention of the century. One never knows. Okay. That's ready. Now we can mix our wet and our dry together. Now this is going to take a while to bake. We're going to bake this at 350 and we're going to bake this 50 to 60 minutes. Now we're going to go with our 1/2 cup of macadamia nuts and with that coconut that we toasted, and we go. And we're just going to fold all that in. So I'm just going to gently pour that over. Because we don't want to disturb what's the bottom that's going to become the top. Here we go. So we're coming up on that 60 minutes. And if you're unsure about your cake, you can always temp it. And I'm looking for, I'm just going to go right in the center, 200, 205 degrees. And I'm there. So I'm going to pull it. Now, you got to give this about 10 minutes to sit and settle before the big reveal. Okay, the time has come. I don't know if you're excited as I am. I'm pretty stinking excited. I'm just going to, just to be safe, it looks like it's not sticking to the sides, but some things you shouldn't just leave to chance. So, here we go. I'm so excited. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that little slidey. Here we go. Look! Oh, look. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. I'm so excited. It looks so pretty. I have to take some pictures and then we're going to come back and we're going to taste. So first of all, let's appreciate how pretty it is. It definitely has that, ooh, that banana bread kind of feel and texture to it. Baby,
yeah,
you gotta come taste. Can you hear he's drilling?
Good. Tastes like more.
Isn't that yummy, baby? Okay.
Yummy to the tummy. I want more.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm trying to wait till he stops drilling. I'm just gonna tell you, he's a winner. Definitely going to the website. You're definitely going to see this video. Tropical banana bread meets pineapple upside down cake. It's amazing. I'll see y'all later. Bye.